Hello students, in today's session we are going to learn factorization of a cubic polynomial for class 9th, chapter number 2, polynomials. So let's talk about the factorization of cubic polynomial. As we know that the cubic polynomial, its form is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So this is the form of a cubic polynomial. So how to factorize any cubic polynomial? Let's find it out. So let we consider a cubic polynomial x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3. We observe its constant term. Here its constant term is 3. So we know the factor of 3 are plus minus 1 and plus minus 3. Now that means plus 1 is a factor, minus 1 is also a factor, plus 3 is a factor, and minus 3 is also the factor of 3, that is the constant term. So any one of the value we will put in the given polynomial. So let's take x is equals to 1 in the given polynomial. So what we will get here? P of 1 is equals to 1 cube minus 3 into 1 square minus 1 plus 3. Further solving it, we get 1 minus 3 minus 1 plus 3. That is again 4 minus 4 is equals to 0. So here what we are getting, that P of 1 is equals to 0. That means polynomial becomes 0 at x is equals to 1. As here we are getting the remainder is 0. That means we can say that x is equals to 1 is a 0 of a polynomial Px. Again, by the factor theorem, we can say x is equals to 1, that is x minus 1 is a factor of polynomial. So we will divide the given polynomial by its factor x minus 1. So let's start the division process. For dividing, we write x minus 1. This divides the polynomial x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3. So we get x square multiplied by x. Now how we get this x square here? So let's understand it. This x cube, that means we have to write it x cube divided by x. Okay, so that means this x cube is divided by x. So we get 3 minus 1, the exponent, laws of exponent we have to use. So we get x 3 minus 1, that is equals to 2x raised to the power 2. So that's why we are multiplying x by x square. So when x square multiplied by x, we get x cube, and this x square multiplied by minus 1, another second term is also there in the divisor position, minus 1. So x square minus 1 multiplied, and we get x square. Now as in division process, we have to subtract now. So the sign will be changed. This positive x cube becomes minus x cube. This minus x square becomes plus x square. Now we can subtract. So this x cube and minus x cube both are the like terms, but with the different sign. So they will cancel out. That means they will subtract and get remainder, or the subtraction of these two terms is 0 here. And minus 3, and here it is plus 1. So minus 3 plus 1, we get 2, that minus 2x square, as 3 is the greater number and it has minus sign, so we have to place minus 2x square, and rest terms in the polynomial are minus x plus 3. Now here this minus 2x square, this we have to divide by now x. So again minus 2x square, when it divided by x, we get x raised to the power 2 minus 1 by the laws of exponent. So we can write 2, that is minus 2 into x raised to the power 2 minus 1 becomes 1. So we get minus 2x. So this minus 2x we have to write here becomes minus 2x. Now this minus 2x multiplied with this x, so we get minus 2x multiplied by x, it is minus 2x square. Then again this minus 2x multiplied with minus 1, so we get plus 2x. So like this we will write the terms to minus 2x square below the term minus 2x square and plus 2x below minus x. Now again we have to subtract, that means the sign of these terms will be changed. So this minus sign becomes plus sign and this plus sign becomes minus sign. Now we can subtract. So minus 2x square plus 2x square, they will cancel out. The subtraction is 0. And here minus x and this minus 2x. So minus 1 and minus 2 becomes minus 3. So we get these two terms will cancel out, and here we get minus 3x, and next term in the polynomial is 3 also. So after subtraction of these two terms we get minus 3x plus 3. Now here again minus 3x is here and minus 3x divided by x. So again if we divide this, so we write minus 3x and this is divided by x, so we get the answer is minus 3. So here we have to multiply it by minus 3. So we get minus 3 into x, minus 3x here, and minus 3 multiplied by minus 1. So minus 3 and multiply minus 1 becomes plus 3. So here we get minus 3x plus 3. Again we have to subtract here. So the sign will be changed. Minus 3x becomes plus 3x and plus 3 becomes minus 3x, and then we subtract. So minus 3x and plus 3x, they will subtract and gives 0. Similarly plus 3 and minus 3, again they will become 0. So at the end of this process we get the remainder, that is equals to 0. Now as we told earlier that x minus 1 is a factor of cubic polynomial, that means remainder is 0. So here by the dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder, what we can write here now, that dividend, that is the cubic polynomial, is equals to divisor x minus 1 into quotient, the quantity here we get x square minus 2x minus 3, and remainder is 0. Now, x minus 1 is the factor, so whatever further process we have to do with this term x square minus 2x minus 3. As we observe x square minus 2x minus 3, this is the quadratic polynomial, and we can factorize it very easily by using split of middle term. So by the using split of middle term, this minus 2 we have to divide into two parts such that the addition and subtraction of the two parts is minus 2 and product of that two parts is minus 3. So let's choose the numbers minus 3 and plus 1. So minus 3 plus 1 becomes minus 2 and minus 3 into 1 becomes minus 3. So here the numbers are minus 3x plus x, and here it is minus 3. And this is minus 3. Okay. Now x minus 1, as this is the first factor of the polynomial. So as it is, we have to write it, and from first and second term we have to take out x is common. So rest of the quantities inside of this bracket for the first two terms is x minus 3, and from x minus 3 we take plus 1 is common, so quantity left is x minus 3. Now here this x minus 3 and in the second term x minus 3 are common, so this x minus 3 we have to take out common, so rest of the quantity inside of the bracket we get x plus 1. Now this x minus 1, x minus 3 and x plus 1, we rearrange these terms as x minus 1, x minus 3 and x plus 1. We can say these are the factors of this polynomial. That means this polynomial now we are having in its product multiplication. That means this polynomial is nothing but the product of its three factors. Now the first factor is x minus 1 as we have, but now the two products, new two factors we are getting here, x minus 3 and x plus 1. So by x plus 1 we get it is 0, and again x minus 3 is 0. So by these two we get x is equals to minus 1 here and x is equals to 3 here. Now we have the zeros of this cubic polynomial are 1. It was proved earlier that by putting the value 1 in place of x we get the polynomial is 0. So that means 1, and now here the new two factors or two zeros we can say minus 1 and 3. So here we get the three zeros of the polynomial are 1, minus 1 and 3, or we can say the factors of the polynomial x minus 1, x minus 3 and x plus 1. So I hope in this way you will be able to find the factors of a cubic polynomial.